Hey guys, welcome back. I started on my bouquet blankets, and this is literally not even a whole day. I started on this last night at work, and I probably worked on it for a good like 2-ish hours, 2 maybe 3 hours, and I did like maybe 2 rows when I got home. This was actually a lot easier than I thought. I do wish that my middle part looked a little bit better, but it is what it is. But I cannot wait. So the yarn that I'm using is, I love this yarn in the color linen. This is an acrylic yarn. It's a weight for it, but it almost felt a little thick when I was working with it, but I love it. I love how it looks. I will put the person's name whose YouTube video I've been watching, or that I watched, for the base. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the same flowers as her, but I have a long time to get there because I want this to be like an actual blanket as well. Even if it's not used as such, like I want it to be the correct size. But yeah, so I wanted to work on this a little bit and talk to you about some of the other things that I wanted to work on, because this is one of the things I wanted to make, was a rose, not doing a rose, but a bouquet blanket. This will be for my mom for Mother's Day. I should finish this by Mother's Day. We'll see. I also want to make a hexagon cardigan. That's on my list. I want to make a crop top. I probably should have thought about this before I sat down and started talking about it. I want to make some wearables. I really want to make, like I said, the hexagon cardigan. I do kind of want to make a bolero. Is that how they say it? It's like a shrug. I do want to make that, even though I don't think that that's like my style. I don't think I would wear it, but I do want to make it. I want to make a cover up. Yes, a cover up, a mesh cover up. My bag. Okay, I don't know what number we're on, but so far this, which I'm making, hexagon cardigan, that's 2. I want to make my beach bag. I want to make a cover up, a bolero. That's 5 things. Oh, and my crochet shirt, that's 6. I have the yarn for the shirt already. Some of this I already have the yarn for. But what are y'all making? This will end up being my Whip Wednesday like update, because I know a lot of people are saying like, damn, you're making something every week, like other people are watching, because there's some people who really, literally make like 3-4 things a week, which is not me. But I'm like, yeah, that would be perfect for me to just update y'all on this blanket as it keeps going. So random, but I've really just been like enjoying absolute silence. Like I'm here crocheting in silence. I have my AirPod in and I'm listening to nothing but my thoughts. Even though I'm not really thinking about nothing, I don't know. Like I have truly been enjoying absolute silence. I also kind of wanted to talk about like, you know, like sharing your stuff and like people wanting you to make them stuff, and I don't know, because right now like I just started back. It's taking me a long time to do like even simple things like that. Had ended up taking about 3 days of me consistently crocheting to finish it. And while I enjoy it, this is still something that can be like annoying sometimes or like frustrating sometimes, especially when it's like new. Like this at this point is just very repetitive. It's the same thing until I get to the size that I want to get to. But for example, like something else, like I don't know, this is not something I started to sell or to like make it a business. Like it's literally just a hobby that I wanted to get back into, to make myself stuff or just to make stuff in general. Although I don't mind making people stuff, like I also don't want to get like annoyed or like frustrated or like making something that I don't want to make because somebody asked me to make it. Like how do y'all handle that? Or I know some people like want to get into it to sell, but I don't know. It's just like little things take me so long. Like the first scrunchie I made took over 2 hours. And if I were to sell that, I would want to sell it for like $10. But I feel like that's a lot for a scrunchie. But like when you put my time and stuff into it, like child, that's a lot. Should it take me 2 hours to make it? No, but it did. So I don't know. Like for example, this blanket. Okay, I'm making this for my mom, And then I will make myself one. And that may be the only two I make. Especially for how big I want it to be. But like I do plan to make other blankets. And there will be some things like that I'll give away. Like my friend was like, oh, I want to buy your scrunchie. And it was the very first scrunchie I made, so I just gave it to her. There are definitely imperfections, like, you know, but I don't know. I haven't fully like decided how I want to handle that because I honestly don't. First off, I'm not gonna make nobody no promises. This still takes hours and hours and hours of work. Like I was watching one girl, and she was not a new crocheter, but her blanket, I think, took her a little under 30 hours of work. That's almost my whole work week. Like, we work 36 hours a week. That's almost my whole week of work. But I also definitely got back into this just for regulation. Just like being able to sit down and like do something that's very repetitive to me is very regulating and very like grounding. Almost like taking a walk. But it's inside and it's creative. I do need to get back into my other creative hobbies. I've been missing that a lot.